What are Scandinavia's true costs for implementing green policies? Imagine trying to turn a large ship around in a narrow canal. That's what Scandinavia faces when shifting to green policies. They want cleaner air, lower emissions, and sustainable growth, but it doesn't come without costs. Countries like Sweden, Norway, Denmark, and Finland have invested heavily in these efforts. For example, Sweden introduced a carbon tax in 1991. It's one of the highest in the world, costing about $30 per ton of carbon dioxide emitted. This tax encourages industries and households to cut back on fossil fuels. While it helps reduce emissions, it also raises costs for energy-intensive businesses and consumers. Sweden has spent tens of billions of dollars on renewable energy projects, including expanding nuclear power and supporting new clean tech. This public funding is necessary to develop and adopt new technologies. Building wind farms, for instance, can cost around $2 to $3 million per megawatt of capacity. These investments mean higher upfront costs, which can slow down economic growth in the short term. But they also create jobs and open markets for green technology exports. Energy prices in Scandinavia have gone up partly because of these policies. Households and businesses face higher bills, especially during the transition phase. Governments try to help by offering subsidies or rebates, but these measures don't always reach everyone equally. This can create social tensions, especially for lower-income families. Balancing the need to cut emissions with fairness remains a challenge. Industries like manufacturing and transportation must invest in new equipment and processes. Upgrading factories to be more energy efficient can cost millions of dollars. Some companies see these costs as a hurdle, but others view them as opportunities to innovate and stay competitive in a greener economy. For example, Scandinavian companies are leading in electric vehicle production and sustainable shipping. Environmental improvements are clear. Emissions of nitrogen oxides have dropped significantly, and renewable energy now makes up a large part of electricity in these countries. But further cuts are more expensive. The easiest reductions have already been made, so future policies will require more costly measures. This means the cost per unit of emission reduction will rise. In summary, Scandinavia's green policies come with many costs. High taxes and public investments increase expenses for industries and households. Social costs include higher energy bills and potential inequality. Industrial costs involve upgrading facilities and adopting new technologies. But these costs are balanced by environmental gains and long-term economic benefits. It's a careful trade-off, showing Scandinavia's commitment to sustainability while managing the economic and social impacts along the way.